the vlog for the third trimester / life updates Q&A. We are here in her nursery just because I feel like it'd be fitting to finish out kind of where we started testing the wives' tales. We did that in this room and now it's her nursery. Of course, we're gonna give you guys all the tour of that whenever it is time. But for now, I thought it'd be fitting to do the third trimester Q&A, ending the pregnancy Q&A in here. Right now we're sitting on this wonderful couch. That will probably be where most nights are spent in the first few months. You guys, I put a question box on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, go follow me there. And it's kind of gonna be also mixed in with a little bit of life updates because last vlog, obviously we were in Texas. We bought a house, or we bought a lot to build a house. So all of those updates are coming soon as well. So yeah, let's get into it. First question is, are you nervous at all to give birth or do you have a birth plan?
I'm not really nervous at all about giving birth.
Okay, I honestly haven't given this much thought until recently, and I feel like him and I are on the same page with this. Like, we kind of think of like birth as like gearing up for a game. I don't know. I said I had like pre-game jitters, kind of, not necessarily nervousness, but more like just like I just want to do it. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of where I'm at with the birth right now. I am getting way more like antsy. I think we just are really excited to meet her and just get to see her. And honestly, like where this comes from is more just like wanting to make sure that the past 9 months I've been doing the right things and make sure she's good and safe and healthy. But my birth plan, I plan to go vaginally, so let's hope. And then give me the epidural. I have no issues with that. So that's all I really have on my birth plan. Oh, and I also have a really irrational fear of someone stealing my baby. I've watched too many Grey's Anatomy episodes, so she will not be leaving my sight or the room. Yeah, apparently you can, no, but you can like tell them, nope, give her a bath in front of me, keep her here, all that.
I'll follow her around.
No, you're not even leaving. No, I don't even trust you to
thanks.
go with her outside the room, because then you're going to be like on your phone or something and then they're going to do something. Not that I don't trust doctors. I trust doctors. I just have this irrational fear. Too many TikToks. Have you seen the TikToks?
No.
Anyways, okay. Okay, so next question is, do you guys have a name picked out, any significant meaning, and are we gonna tell y'all? So, I feel like we've talked about this before, but if you also follow me on Instagram, I've posted like this screenshot of me and Jarrett talking about this specific name, basically. We've had this name since before we were dating, before we were even engaged. Oh wait, not before we were dating. We were dating. We were dating. I had this name like in high school and I was like, I thought it was so cool, and like I feel like if you've had a name for this long, you won't change it. You know what I mean? So like you love it. So I was like kind of torn at the beginning. I'm like, do I love this name still? Like it's been 10 years. However, I will say it's like basically the same name. We just flipped one letter. Just one letter to make it flow with our last name a little better, because there's a letter that just didn't flow with S. I'll just say that. Now her name is perfect. It flows.
It is.
And I think it's so special how we've basically had this name since the beginning of our relationship. Another question was, will she have a middle name? Of course. I'm not gonna give away any hints or anything, but we love her name, so.
That's all you can say.
That's all I can say. And you guys will find out right when she's born. I don't know. I'm kind of that one person that's like, I want to say her name when she's born because like, I don't know. I don't know. Is it a superstition thing? I don't know if it is. Some people say their name way before, but I'm just like, as soon as she's born, that's her name. Like, and we also have her name all around this nursery, so that's why we're kind of facing this way.
Are you most excited about designing the interior or exterior of your future home?
Ooh, interior for sure. But does backyard count as exterior?
I mean, I don't think you can. That's like landscaping more. I mean, I would say interior, but
I don't know.
I'm also excited to see what the exterior is like, because the floor plan that we're going with, these people haven't done the exterior
ever
on this floor plan like we want, so they're kind of having to customize it basically,
which is going to be so cool,
and kind of come up with
a lot of
different ideas. So
self-clapping. I think the interior I'm very excited for, just because obviously like interior design, I love doing that stuff. I love decorating, but also like we've never gotten to like pick and choose like our bathroom or like our windows, like our windows. Oh, flooring.
Yeah, literally nothing.
I'm so excited. And then to kind of like tie in another question that was asked was, what is our style? Like, so our style for this home is going to be a modern Mediterranean twist. We're going to have stucco. We're going to have, what do they call the...
No, it's gonna
gables.
be gables, but like tile roof,
arches,
stucco,
tile roof,
arches, arched windows,
stucco, arched windows, lots of windows, lots of
arches
natural
throughout
light.
the home.
Inside it will be a mix of like woods, stone. So yeah, that's kind of our vibe, is modern Mediterranean, Spain, not too European or anything, but definitely with those twists, because I just want like a homey home, but with like a upscale feel. We're gonna get it done. I'll definitely we'll share all of that with you guys as the time comes. This one was asked a lot. It was, why did we choose Texas? So, for those of you who don't know,
lots of reasons.
For those of you who don't know, we are from Texas, born and raised. The only reason we're in New England is because obviously he was drafted to play for New England, and we absolutely love it up here. It has showed us another like reason why we love to explore and to try out new places and all that stuff. So we love Massachusetts, like we love it here. And then Texas is our home, like it's our home base. It's probably where we're gonna raise children. So we were like, we need to put some roots down for the off season. So we have somewhere to go. Like, simple as that. We rent here in Massachusetts, and we'll rent wherever he plays for as long as he plays, and that's just kind of how it goes. I kind of answered that last vlog, but just to answer it in a Q&A format. But yeah, so we chose Texas because it's home to us. We definitely want to raise our kids there ultimately. Like, just a good place. And
good
like,
food, good people.
And when it's wintertime here in the off season, it's gonna be nice to have. I mean, actually, Texas has been very up and down lately with winter, but whatever. It's not, it's not crazy like it is up here sometimes, where there's 16, 20, 30 inches of snow. But yeah, so that is why we chose Texas. Ultimately, that is the end game regardless. And like I said, in the NFL, you kind of live two places. So we will always live two places no matter what. Tie in another question, somebody asked what we're gonna do with the baby when we have to live two places, like when she has to go to school. So
we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there.
Exactly. So
we
have lots of friends that deal with it. We have lots of people around us in the NFL that will, counsel us through that. Yeah. But luckily, we have about 6 or 7 years until we have to even think about that, so that's very nice for us. But yeah, again, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but it is a valid question, so I'm answering it, but we don't have to worry about that for 6 or 7 years, like I just said. So, okay, back to the baby questions. Do you want to have your babies super close together?
Not far apart,
but I do think for our first baby, this little girl, probably gonna soak up time for at least 1 to 2 years.
I like spacing it out like every other year. Like
yeah, I could see that. I feel like once you start, you don't stop.
Because my brother and I, we're essentially 2 years apart, and it's perfect.
Yeah, they're 2 years apart. Me and my sisters, we are all back to back to back. So I'm 25, my sister's 24, my other sister's 23, and then the youngest is 20? 19? God, we're 6 years apart, so she has to be 19 or 20. Sorry, Chloe. So yeah, definitely not far apart, but not like back to back to back ASAP.
Due date. Do you think you will be early or late? I think early.
I think early too.
The baby girl's been measuring ahead pretty much the entire time.
So I think we should do our official due date guesses on the vlog right now.
What do you mean?
So we can see who's gonna be right.
Oh, well.
Do we both think the same date?
I mean, I don't really care what the date is.
Okay, hold on. So before we give our official guesses, because we've talked about this, I definitely think she's coming early. However, I have like a weird inkling it's either gonna be early or it's gonna be right on her due date. I don't know why.
I think it'll be either the 4th, 5th, 6th.
That's what I think. Everyone, obviously, if you've been pregnant before, your baby can measure big the entire time and measure early the entire time and still come late. However, I just feel something is telling me she's gonna come early. So that's why this nesting has been like crazy. Like we have been nesting so hard. He has been nesting so hard too with me. Like we're just trying to like get everything ready, I feel like. And it's like this urge. But my official guess has always been 4-4. I think that would be, I just think it's such a sweet like spot because he's 8'8". I think that's cool.
I know.
August 8th and I am 11/26. Nobody cares about that. But I think 4/4, just because April 4th has been like, I don't know, it's been weird. It's a week exactly before 40 weeks. I don't know, it's just come up a lot. But I also have this weird feeling maybe she's gonna be a due date baby, which is it's unheard of, kind of like there's really not a lot of babies that come exactly on their due date. So I don't know. I'm feeling either 4/4, 4/5, or 4/13. Even though no, but I would go into labor on 4/12. And then she'd be due. She'd come at like midnight and it'd be 4/13. I don't know why. Because 13's our number too.
I think 4th, 5th, 6th, somewhere in there.
4th, 5th, 6th is Jared's. Okay, let's just officially put it down. Go.
5th.
Okay, I'll do 4/4. Who do you think baby girl is going to look like, you or Jared?
I hope you.
I don't know. I really don't. A couple vlogs ago, I remember showing y'all her picture. I'm so torn though, because like obviously those like black and white pictures of like the 3D are kind of hard to tell, but
She's got your lips, that's for sure.
yeah, she does have my lips. Her nose, I can't tell. I think she might have his nose. And noses is kind of like the majority of the face. Like, I feel like if you have the same nose as somebody, you're going to be looking like that. But then again, I think I have my dad's nose, and I look exactly like my mom. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's pray for she looks like her mama.
No, I think it'd be cute if it looked like Jared too. But I don't know. I feel like we talk about this because like I feel like I've seen so many like first girl daughters born look like their dad. Yeah. But I don't look anything like my dad. I look like my mom. Okay, so another question was, will you guys get to see the home building process? Yes, we will 100%. I think it is so fun. We are obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, with watching like YouTube videos on like home design and
I watch them all the time.
All the time, and like interior design. So yes, I would love to take y'all through that. If that's something you guys want, let me know in the comments, but I'm planning on doing that for sure. Next question, how are you feeling in this 3rd trimester? So I'm currently 33 weeks.
I'm feeling great, for those asking. Thank you. I appreciate the concern.
Anyways, I definitely feel like some of the like 1st trimester stuff is back, like kind of like the uncomfortableness. Like I was super uncomfortable 1st trimester and I didn't even like have a bump or anything. Now I'm like carrying a 5-6 pound weight already, and I can definitely like
uncomfortable is an understatement.
It's like grunting and every time you get up it's funny, like it really is. But luckily what gets you through it is that you are almost done. We are almost there for sure. So I feel like the uncomfortable feeling is back. What are some, peeing all the time. I had to pee all the time at the very beginning too. And then like 2nd trimester really was the best, like what everyone says. But I do think that 3rd trimester has been the most fun because like you have like a real bump. You get to like feel the kicks and the movements all day, every day. Like I'm not kidding.
That's the best part.
She continuously moves all day, every day. Like my belly just looks like crazy. So that's like my favorite part of 3rd trimester so far, is just the constant movement. And like, I don't know why, but it makes me feel good going in like every 2 weeks for prenatals. You don't really start that until what, 30 weeks? But it's like, it's comforting to know. And like, if it were up to me and him, we would love to see her every single day, like on ultrasound. Ugh. I just love that. But since she is like measuring a little bit ahead and all that, like we get to see her a lot more because they are monitoring her. Not really monitoring, but like I have another ultrasound at 36 to check in on her weight and everything and her development. So
what are you most excited to experience with the baby after she's finally here? Eventually, obviously not right off the bat, but like her personality start to like come out.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm most excited for.
There are a lot of things I'm most excited for, but if I like had to choose one, it's like I'm most excited for you and I to become parents and like be with her and like teach her things. You know what I mean? Because then we get to be the better version of ourselves to a little one.
I agree.
I don't know if that makes sense. She just kicked me, so I think she agreed. And obviously, I'm so excited to dress her in the cutest little clothes.
She does have some swaggy
And
outfits.
for some reason, I'm so excited to like put her diapers on and like just take care of her. I don't know. Like it's so like, I don't know. It's so cute. What is the Lord teaching you in this season through pregnancy? So I would say something that the Lord is teaching me a ton throughout pregnancy is just trusting in Him. Like, there are so many things that I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm doing it right. Am I allowed to have this? Oh my gosh, like I just freaked out the other day because something with my prenatals. Like, trusting Him and just knowing everything's okay, because everything usually always is okay, even when I am freaking out. Yeah. There are some aspects of this pregnancy that we've kept to ourselves, but let's just say that the Lord has truly just been present and has helped us through it, and it's always like turned out okay. Yeah. So I guess that's like, that's something that I would just encourage if you're a believer, if you're a Christian, let go and just let the Lord do His thing, because ultimately there's a lot of things you can't control in pregnancy, and that is one thing you can, is just your mindset of trusting God. So that is something that has been super like heavy on my heart to like make sure that I'm aware of, is to just know that I can't control a lot and He can. So yeah, that's something that has helped ease the anxiousness and anxiety of anything. I'm not really like an anxious person. I don't really struggle with that. So, and I think that's mainly because I just trust so much in God's plan and whatever He has in store for me. So that is my short, long answer. Okay, so this was also a top question, was to share the registry items that we registered for, because I really feel like I did great on our registry.
You did.
I took all the recommendations from y'all, from Instagram, from literally every single person around me that I trust, that's a mother, that is going to be a mom, that my mom like has given me advice for. And I put together a huge list. I will put it below for y'all, not our registry because that's private, but I will put our like top registered list for y'all in the description. Got some stuff in that I wanted to try the quality of and all that stuff, and obviously whenever she gets here I will like re-up this, but like some people just want to know what to register for now.
Got some cool things though.
We did get a lot of amazing stuff, and from what I have been told, it is all stuff we absolutely need. I kind of did my own stuff with the clothes just because I feel like registered products, you kind of want like specifics. So again, we'll fill you guys in on that, but that was a top requested thing.
And she killed it, so.
Thank you.
Are you worried about how bro will act with the baby? Absolutely not. He's gonna crush it. He's gonna eat it up.
He's gonna be so good. I'm very excited for it, honestly.
I am too.
Because so our friends up here obviously have their babies, and he is like, I think he's just inquisitive. So if anything, we'll have to dial him back, bro.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just is like,
yeah, all the time.
Let me lick you. All over, like, just like, like, but very gentle. So
I'm excited.
I'm not worried about that.
I hope they're attached at the hip.
Yeah, I think he'll lay on her all the time because he just is so friendly in that way. But the only thing I am concerned about is like barking, because he is very like, he's very
it's not terrible.
I'm just very interested to see like if he will bark at me while I'm breastfeeding, like that, like, you know what I mean?
Gosh, that was
like, I'm just interested for that stuff. That's the only thing that I'm going to be like, well, Jarrett,
there's no way to know.
Jarrett has really trained him very well in the sense of like not barking at random things. So I'm thinking we'll be good, but gentle wise, loving wise, he's gonna be the best big bro. Cravings and mood changes. My mood, I would just say I'm so much more fatigued. Like,
tired.
Filming this video will be the only thing I do today because it just will take it out of me.
That cravings, any pasta dish?
Yes, so lately my craving has been pasta. Like just pasta, but also me and Jarrett had this conversation. I feel like the entire pregnancy, my whole like craving, what?
Carbs.
No. Oh. My whole cravings have been like breakfasty foods.
Oh yeah.
Like just, you guys have watched the vlogs, acai bowls, wraps, bagels.
Yeah, she'll eat a bagel at 2:30.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I want the simple foods so that it doesn't upset my stomach, but I've never been nauseous. I haven't dealt with that. So my cravings have definitely just been like simplified. Like I haven't, like I love Chick-fil-A. I have not wanted Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, true.
I have not wanted that. I have not wanted Dairy Queen. I have not wanted French fries, I am literally a French fry reincarnated, so like I don't understand where it comes from. Like I can't put a word on it. It's crazy. And then my mood, just lots of fatigue nowadays.
Yeah, just
like
tired all the time.
Very exhausted. It's like one little task will take out my entire day, but it's okay. I'm gonna end it on this last question. Is what are we most nervous about? We've talked about this a lot. I feel like you need to vocalize it just because it is nerve-wracking to raise a child.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think the most nerve-wracking thing is probably like, you just want them to grow up and like have an awesome life and give them an awesome life and better than like what you had growing up. So it's like, I just want to make sure like that happens. When
she's gonna get her heart broken for the first time and that breaks my heart. I'm like,
Daddy gonna be coming around with shotgun.
I know you're not. But yeah, so just stuff like that. I feel like it's more future-wise.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just so excited. Like, the nerve-wracking stuff is just like the raising a child part. Like, even you were like, we need to be on the same page with discipline. He's reading a very engaging book right now about being the dad she needs you to be, and it's really cute. He reads it before bed sometimes. But like, he was like, we need to be on the same page with discipline. And I'm like, okay, well, that's like 2-3 years down the road. You know what I mean? Like, stuff right now, like the nervousness is not really there just because we're so excited to like get into it. I feel like I'll have different feelings once we're like in it, but right now it's just so thankful and just so excited. Okay, y'all, so that is it. This is our last Q&A until baby girl gets here.
And then she's actually going to do the next Q&A. It's going to be great.
Yeah, totally. Actually, I'll probably do 4th trimester, what they call it. Because, you know, when she's here, I'll have all of the able to reflect on everything that I've ever said. You know what I mean? So, anyways, last Q&A before she's here, and we are so excited to tell y'all her name and just to meet her and all that. So, yeah, we'll see you next time.